You have to wonder, though, Vic, how much energy does Wendy Chu have after 11+ months?
Well, certainly you're going to be very tested early on, right? If you think about it. But the advantage she has, listen to the NXT universe.
And the NXT universe has certainly supported Ren Sinclair.
Byron's going to be a little bit extra upset when he comes back next week, if he comes back next week, because wasn't it Byron who was trying to get his hands on some Wendy Chu merchandise about a year ago?
Oh yeah, he was looking at Wendy Chu t-shirts. He was trying to get the whole collection there, and Byron certainly, oh, here we go, Ren Sinclair back the other way. Near fall right there as Wendy Chu looking to make a big impact. You see that brace on her left knee. Of course, that was due to the attack by Blair Davenport. Wendy Chu looking to reinvent herself here once again in NXT. As Ren Sinclair here controlling the pace a bit, and last time we saw Ren was in a tough matchup with Carmen Petrovic. Vic, how has Sinclair tested herself thus far in NXT?
I think it's her ability to learn every single day. I mean, every match is a learning experience. You bring up Carmen Petrovic, you can actually look back to all the other matchups she's been in, including her debut, which was in a battle royal. It's a chance to prove herself once again, and she's taken on a caliber of athlete of Wendy Chu. Yeah, we don't know what Wendy Chu's condition is going to be.
Chu into the cover, 2.
But as you pointed out, Chu is someone who is battle-tested, has competed for the NXT Women's Championship, so this is a great test in itself for Ren Sinclair.
Also got to the finals of the 2022 Women's Dusty Cup. And Wendy Chu looking to get right back into contention as these two collide.
She's medically cleared. Will there be ring rust? We haven't seen any yet, but you start to wonder as every minute goes on how her stamina will come into play.
As these two jockeying for position right now, right in the center of the ring. As Ren Sinclair may be getting the best of Wendy Chu right now. As when Ren Sinclair arrived at the Performance Center, she saw Wendy Chu as someone of the leader in NXT. How could she follow by that example?
You know, we talked about it. It's going to be a good test for Ren, but it's not easy to find your way in NXT, no matter who you're looking up to. It starts to give you some thick skin, and I believe that is what Ren Sinclair is starting to develop.
Oh, Wendy Chu, nice counter. And Chu gets ran right through by Ren Sinclair, and Ren has some experience of her own before NXT into the cover. And a lot of experience in the ring between these two as Wendy Chu into the cover once again, but Chu hanging on.
Whoa.
And Wendy showing off some athleticism. Nice counter there by Sinclair. These two reversing pinfalls left and right. As Chu runs right through Sinclair.
There's some of that pent-up aggression that we knew Chu would have after nearly a year on the sidelines.
And Wendy Chu, a superstar who looked at Ren Sinclair as someone with a lot of promise when she saw her arrive here in the Performance Center. And now Wendy Chu looking to show her that she's still dominant in the NXT Women's Division. And Chu, oh!
He's in the rope, he's in the rope. Hey, come on, break. 1, 2.
Josh Briggs trying to start things off here against Cutler James and spoil that party. There's a nice welcome to NXT for Cutler James.
You can say that again. I mean, look, Josh Briggs is not going to be a, how do I put this, a stepping stone of sorts for anyone in NXT.
Look at Briggs measuring up. Cutler James right there and takes him down, and Briggs moves very quickly for 290 pounds into the cover. Only gets 2 right here, and Cutler James in his first matchup in NXT. Vic, how much do you think that jitters are going through his body?
I mean, look, NIL athlete, right?
Indeed.
He's been working for this moment. He's been in the gym. He's been training with all the coaches in the Performance Center. I mean, he doesn't want to let himself down. He doesn't want to let his family down. He doesn't want the coaches down. I mean, this is an opportunity that he certainly has earned, but this isn't the easiest of draws, if you know what I mean.
And you see right there the former Duke University heavyweight.
Trying to shoot the half.
Into the cover, Cutler James on the cusp right there.
No doubt the natural ability. You talk about Duke, you think about another superstar who went to Duke University.
Indeed, Julius Creed.
You think of other amateur wrestlers that have graced the squared circle, from Julius' brother Brutus to Chad Gable. The list goes on and on. He's trying to follow those footsteps as well.
As Josh Briggs derails the momentum right there. Josh Briggs into the cover. James hangs on.
It has been translating very well at this moment, because Josh Briggs has been in control of this matchup since the beginning. When you're Josh Briggs and you're entering this matchup knowing what you want to accomplish, what you have in your mind, you think about what happened, you know, recently in the locker room, talking about the North American Championship. He is fired up. He's out here to prove a point. So when you talk about people having chips on their shoulders, he's got a damn boulder on his.
Indeed he does, as Josh Briggs, a superstar who's taken the fight to some of the biggest in NXT. You mentioned Obafemi, the North American champion, Dijak, Ivar, and now he looks to maybe claim his spot as the top big man in NXT.
And we can talk about all the guys he's faced, all the events he's been a part of. You can go all the way back to last December, a coming out moment of sorts at Deadline. He was part of the biggest stand and deliver of all time. We could continue to talk about that. We could continue to talk about all those great matches, all those great moments, and what are they? They're nothing but memories, because did he win any of those matches? The answer, Blake, is no. He needs to win.
As Josh Briggs looks for that upward trajectory here in NXT, it's certainly been a tumultuous few months, and it doesn't seem like Briggs has a whole lot of friends or support left in NXT. But right now, Cutler James looking for that support from his neighborhood here. And James starting to pick up a bit of momentum.
He's been helping with business in and out of the ring. But for everything he's done outside of the ring, it seems that Stax and Tony D have given him a little bit more knowledge what to do inside the ring, as you can see by that nice counter.
As you've certainly seen Luca Crusifino and Channing Stax Lorenzo work very well together as a tag team. As Stax right now in control against Dion Lennox, and of course you can never discount that catch clause when it comes to the no quarter catch.
That is true.
You never know who could actually step up and defend.
How come you don't give Rizzo any props?
I
Now you're talking about Don, you're talking about Luca, you're talking about Stax.
You've seen the impact she's made ever since joining.
I was asking you, I know the impact. I've seen it on Tuesdays with Book.
As Adriana Rizzo certainly has allowed her voice and physicality to be heard all throughout NXT thus far, as Dante Chen gets that tag back in.
Oh, wow.
And look at this double team.
What a tilt-to-whirl backbreaker.
And Dante Chen, who along with Dion Lennox, we saw them helping prepare Sami Zayn for WrestleMania 40, and at that moment, it seemed like Dante Chen really saw something in the former Oregon State linebacker.
Well, you know, this duo could have a future, as you've pointed out, you know, a few times. And it's something that I think Byron has said to you before. Momentum is a crazy thing, right? If these two can start picking up momentum, even if it's here on Level Up, that transitions into success on Tuesdays. A win
Chen
here.
trying to take advantage here. Hooks the outside leg. As Dion Lennox right now trying to control the pace against Stax, is along with Dante Chen, two superstars who want to do the right thing, be good people in and out of the ring. That seems like a good mix for success here in NXT.
It certainly does. I mean, that is a recipe for success, right? But right now, it's Stax who's trying to figure out a recipe to get to his corner, to make a tag, and to get Luca Crusifino back into the fight.
Lennox in between Stax and the Consigliere, trying to make that tag, and Stax finds some daylight, and here comes Luca Crusifino. As Luca, we know about his amateur background, as Crusifino in the best shape of his young career explodes right through Dion Lennox.
This is what he's been waiting for.
As the D'Angelo family could be zeroing in on a third tag team title run. And right now, Crusifino trying to take control, but Dante Chen comes right back.
You know, and it's Crusifino who's fighting for family as he tags back in Stax. All members of the D'Angelo family so loyal to each other.
And Stax and Luca send Chen and Lennox to sleep with